What's up guys, Killer West here, and the 50% sale for Gaijin is live now. I'm going to show you guys what I'm picking up, and what I think you guys should pick up, and how you should decide what to pick up. But before we get into the video, if you're thinking about picking anything up, GE, vehicles, anything, use my link down below, you get my decal and a discount. Now let's get into it. So we'll go here, right? Everything is 50% off. All this is 50% off. Everything that's marked 50%, you're going to get 50% off on. This is good for the regular player that doesn't spend money because, for example, the J1N1, 10,000 Silver Lions. Instead, you're only going to pay 5,000. So this is a great time to research out a lot of the line and then start buying these different planes. Me personally, what I like to do is things that are cheap. For example, the BF109 E7, right? This is a good time. 500 instead of 1,000. Sign me up, brother. Sign me up. That's something I want to get. Something I've wanted to get. It's something that I think is worth getting, so might as well get it. Everything that's in the lower than like 1,000 range is what I really take a look at. So like 3.0, 4.0-ish. 3.7, I don't really like this plane, but the P-51C-11NT, I don't know much about this plane. I'm going to be honest, I haven't flown it very much in test drive or anything like that. But for 800 GE, say less. And that's just my process on it. So like, for example, for USA, if I was to buy anything on the cheaper side, XP55, not a bad choice. XP50, 100% a great choice. I would pick that up every single time. If you're trying to have a little bit of fun in ground RB, the XA38 is always a good choice. And there's a few other things. More the high-ranking stuff, I don't really take a look at just yet, and pack sales aren't live yet, so that's not 50% off yet. But little stuff like the A2D, great for ground RB. I've been wanting to pick this thing up for quite a while. That's an easy pickup. 50% off, can't beat that. Same thing for ground, right? So if I see them for 50% off and they're under like 1,000, I'll probably pick it up. The M109A, I'd rather pay that less amount. And even some of the higher tanks, thank God they're 50% off because I'm getting screwed on Silver Lions. Even though I have 7 million now, when I had them, I didn't have that much. Oh, and keep in mind, this is also applying to helicopters, Blue Water Fleet, Coastal Fleet, all that stuff. But, for example, squadron vehicles, not 50% off. Vehicles that just came out, not 50% off. So just keep that in mind. At least that's what it seems like on my end so far. Germany, I'm going to take a look over here, see what's around. Heard that's okay. The KW2, that might not be bad for 5.7, but I don't like how its cupola is just sitting up like that. That's an easy kill shot. I don't know about that. But I take a look around these little different trees. The Brumbar, I do like the Brumbar. There are just different little things that you could take a look at and pick up real quick. Again, this account is a console account on the PC, so some stuff just won't look right. Like, for example, some of the packs don't show up since it's a console account on PC, but that's neither here nor there. But there's a few different little things that I want to take a look at here and there. Actually, for German Air, I want to take a look around because there's a few things on here that might be kind of solid. What does this get? Not bad. 725 only? Not a bad price. A lot of people would probably get the JU288. I'm kind of on the fence about it. Not super like, you should get it. It's kind of like 50-50. But let me just go through the tree. Legals BF109. 125. I mean, I can't really beat that, but it's 792s. Not interested. 792s. Not really that interested. An IO2 isn't a bad idea. Yak 1Bs. Yak what? No. No, Germany has enough stacked stuff in their tree. I really don't need to look at it. BV238, a lot of people like getting that. That's not a bad idea. The DOE 335 is always a great pickup. G91's a great pickup. It's pretty fun to play. There's a few things tank-wise that I might do, like the KV2 ZIS-6. That's not a bad pickup for 5.0, especially with 107mm. Or the SU-100. I don't think it's that bad of a choice. Pretty decent multipliers. Pretty decent multipliers. The KV-122, you can make a stacked little 5.3 lineup. Holy crap. 7.62s, nah. P40Es, not too bad. The Hurricane might be a good choice, though. For 350, this gets 20 mils? Wow. At 2.7, huh? Ooh. The Yak 38 sounds like something fun to get. Honestly. I feel like that would be pretty fun. Oh, yeah. I'm picking that thing up. There's not a whole lot of things I want in Japan, but that's definitely one of them. And like I said, Squadron Vehicle's not 50% off. That's just a P40, right? That's not a bad thing to pick up, to be honest. For half off, I'll take it. Italy. IAR 81C, always a great pickup. I love that thing. Getting a little duck is pretty fun. The BF110 G4 definitely carries. Love that thing. The F4, always a great choice. Well, I don't think the F4 is there. I think this is the event vehicle. It's the G2 that's the one that's pretty good, that is a premium that you can get. The G55S, another great choice. The RET's pretty solid. The 104 TAF, unless you're an experienced player or you're just looking to play a funky F4S with a lot of multiplier, I wouldn't pick it up. Anything in ground. The Sherman Composito I've talked about, it's okay. The Tigris is not a bad pickup for 6.0, but kind of meh. I wouldn't necessarily pick it up. That's really... Italy ground doesn't have anything really that I'm super interested in. Aviation. France. Pretty solid little plate. I actually like this thing. This as well has 20mm Hispanos. I've made a video on this as well. I used the P40 F5 a little bit, the Lafayette. Sweden, I've picked up a lot of things from Sweden, man. The VL, really, really worth it. The BF109 G6, pretty worth it. The Saab, in ground RB, it can be pretty good because it gets the M-Class bombs or the M-Class missiles. The 30mm cannons you can never go wrong with, but I wouldn't like just get it to get it. I honestly would think about getting this though. Just to have it to have. Other than the Kafir Canard, I really don't think there's anything that's like worth getting. All right, overall, my final thoughts. If you're thinking about picking anything up, the main thing you should be picking up is premium time. Premium time, premium time, premium time. You can get 365 days and 180 days ridiculously cheap. I mean, I do it every year. Other than that, for vehicles, I'm gonna keep it real sweet and simple. If it's under 1,000 GE, think about it, and you don't have to think about it hard. If it's over 1,000 GE, I highly recommend you actually look up that vehicle. Don't just take my word for it. Don't just take another YouTuber's word for it. Look up that vehicle and watch how it plays. If you're looking for a more in-depth guide on like planes, definitely go over to Deffin's page and check him out. He goes into way more depth than I can on what plane you should pick up for what price and what, you know, multipliers they have for silver lines and experience. This is just a really fast run through of what I was gonna get. Other than that, again, don't forget to use my link down below. Get my decal, get a discount on some of the stuff that you're gonna pick up. Other than that, reserve the top tier, probably coming out Friday. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good one.